the uniqueness of the individual. And one of the questions that I ask in banking on change, because change is about human transformation, it's how do you want to grow? And grow is an acronym for what are your goals? What are the roadblocks that stand in the way of those goals? And then what are the opportunities to transform those roadblocks to move forward towards stated goals? And perhaps maybe the starting point, if I'm thinking about community institutions, is to understand or begin to learn how to just facilitate that dialogue, that discussion of what's important to the individual, and then provide them with a path forward that they can begin to make progress to, because now it's experiential. And we know the idea of experience because an experience will take a much deeper seed into the brand efficacy, whoever's helping them achieve that stated goal for that individual. What's your take on that?
I could agree more. And I think at first, most financial institutions, credit unions, banks, whatever, it doesn't matter. First, they have to get more human in their approach. Their approach has to be more human. It can't be this command and control vibe, right? Through how the facility is designed, how the experience is. I think
Mm-hmm.
even colors play a role in that.
Yeah.
How you approach people on products and be authentic about it. I mean, I always love the adage that if you talk to people the way most advertising does, they punch you in the throat,
Mm-hmm.
right? So it's like there's also a miss sometimes on this human component on how people are being approached in financial institutions. And I think credit unions get lazy because of their structure. Hey, we're a not-for-profit financial cooperative. We're here to serve our members. Great. What's that mean? Just because you say you're this thing doesn't mean you're approaching people in that spirit, if you know what I mean. But
Correct.
yeah, I think you do have to dive deeper and have these conversations, and it can't just be about a debt or savings. It has to be about what type of experiences are they looking to gain in their life, short
Yes.
term, long term, near term.
This idea of the internal perception or the internal belief, particularly when it comes to credit unions, because you've got this history of cooperative movement, membership. We just did a website secret shopping study for a credit union, and they were interested in learning objectively to the marketplace how important membership was. And I already kind of knew what the answer was going to be, but then you want to quantify that and qualify that with the objective perspective of others who don't have a relationship with the organization or even the industry for that matter. And about 85% of people that went through this particular credit union's website, and it was framed around opening a new checking account, but we tied membership perspective into that. A, there wasn't a big awareness into what membership was. B, there was actually negative connotation to membership because they thought that they were going to have to pay membership dues. And then C, once we took them to the membership page that defined what membership was, there was even more confusion because it wasn't even clearly defined. And I said, listen, all these people want at the end of the day is just a checking account.
Right.
It's not even that. A checking account, I think, is a bad framing. It's a spending account because it's coming back to your perspective.
Right.
This is goals. You mentioned advertising, feeling like you're going to get punched in the throat. I want to segue here slightly because I think what you're doing is very unique. It's very interesting.